Here we go then, the last race in Moto3 in 2023. It's lights out and we are racing here in Valencia. It's a real good launch by the two intact Husqvarna teammates. Sasaki's going to seize the inside line on Via and drop on him through into the first corner. Via trying to fight back into the first corner. Onju's been aggressive on Kelso there, also into turn one.
Poor start for David Alonso on the second row of the grid. He's dropped back to 8th, I think now. He's behind Ayumu Sasaki, who he goes around the outside of into the second corner. So Alonso not getting a good start.
There's chaos,
further back.
Yeah, there's a bit of drama further back. Is that David Munoz on the 44
Moreira
bike?
too.
Yeah, Diogo Moreira. So a couple of the fastest riders in this Moto3 pack looks like they've gone down. Well, they have gone down. It was definitely Moreira.
It's Perez, actually. Munoz has come through in 10th place. It was his teammate Vicente Perez who's gone down with Moreira.
First lap of this final Grand Prix of the season in Moto3 will be led by number 71, Sasaki. Nearly a tenth and a half clear of poleman Via. Onju in third place.
No real progress for Ayumu Sasaki so far in this first lap. He's 8th where he started this Grand Prix. Onju's next up behind our leading Husqvarnas, who we've seen try to play some team tactics already this season, but I don't think there'll be much of that this afternoon as Via goes up the inside of his teammate Sasaki, showing no ill effects from that crash on the sights and that by that very corner.
As Alonso comes from a long way back, so far back, and he makes proper contact there, a proper nudge and elbow on 66, Joel Kelso. But Alonso's aggression has served him well so many times in his impressive rookie season. It's served him well again already here in Valencia. He's up into 4th.
He's such a cheerful and polite young man, is the Alonso, but he's a ruthless operator on board a Moto3 bike. Here comes Ortola now looking to pick another place up at the expense of Kelso. He's getting beaten up a bit on this 5th lap of 20. 1/4 race distance completed, and it was not a good 5th lap for the Australian.
Yeah, Kelso needs some of the killer instinct back here, doesn't he, to try and claw his way back. Ortola got through at him and set his personal best lap, a 1:38.591. Now the Massey's got to find a way through. He's got to get on with this because he knows that Munoz hasn't got the pace to go with this lead group. But Munoz is just too good on the brakes, isn't he? They don't call him ruthless Munoz for nothing. Can Massey now use some of the famed Leopard racing on the top speed here? No, just not quite close enough. Munoz gets great drive as well, doesn't he, coming out of turn 14?
Sasaki looked like he was shaping for a move on Via there, perhaps protecting Via from an attack from Onju behind. But yeah, Massey there had no answer for Munoz on the way out of the final corner to attack down the home straight. And on that last lap, once again, they were in the 39s, Munoz and Massey. Everyone ahead of them was in the 38s, and the horse might have bolted for Massey now. Rueda in 7th is over a second clear of Munoz, and Massey behind. Ayumu Sasaki will be desperate, but for the 3rd time in this Grand Prix, he's having his pocket picked to the final corner, not just by Onju, but by Alonso too.
Kelso's been very strong in sectors 2 and 3. He seems to lose a bit of ground in the first sector, but he's super strong in the 3rd sector. I've noticed the last 2 or 3 laps as Sasaki fires on the inside of Onju in the first corner. Last 2 or 3 laps, we've seen Kelso take a 10th out of the 5 ahead of him in that 3rd sector. Sasaki then, with that move on Onju, well, it came courtesy of the fastest lap of the race on the previous lap, a 1:38.474. Sasaki getting busy in 2nd.
Put the flag out now. Ayumu Sasaki will finish as the runner-up in the World Championship, although it would be an 8th, 2nd place of the season for Ayumu Sasaki. 2nd would be enough for him to clinch that one. David Alonso, as it stands, would take 3rd in the World Championship, although he's behind Dennis Onju. He does have a 13 points advantage over him coming into this race, but this is a rare sight, isn't it, that we were briefly seeing there. Ayumu Sasaki are going slowly with a queue of riders up behind it.
As Onju thinks about a move coming through on the brakes into 14, coming from a long way back though, side by side, there's a proper rub there, a proper nudge onto the dirty part of the circuit goes Onju. No compromise there, was there, from Alonso, who was coming through regardless, and that has given a bit of daylight here to the Husqvarnas ahead of them. Got to be careful they don't let Via and Sasaki clear off. Yeah, I was just about to say Rueda on that last lap took 0.6 of a second out of Kelso, so that was a real strong lap 13 for the Spanish teenager.
We've seen it and said it all year, but Alonso is so good on the brakes, not just to get that move done on Onju. That was the favoured Onju overtaking spot into the final corner, just nudges the Turkish rider aside. But at the end of that main straight, Ortola was up the inside of Alonso, who just swept around the outside of him, and he's quickly bringing himself back into play once again.
It's gone wrong for Colin Via, right in hot there, going through turn 10 and the braking zone for turn 11, and he drops back to 4th place. Sasaki picks up the baton, he leads. Alonso then now in 2nd, Ortola 3rd. That was the, well, 2nd big mistake of the day for Colin Via. 2 remaining, and it's still Sasaki. Surely there can't be more last lap heartache coming for the Japanese star. Ortola again fires on the inside of Alonso into the first corner. Ortola now back in second. Sasaki then comes into turn 11. Here comes a brilliant move by Alonso. That is lovely. And Via comes through as well. Ortola wasn't picked up by that much, but talk about seizing the initiative there. Via with an opportunistic move on the inside of Ortola, and now he's back in third. Where will Alonso feel? He's going to pick his moment. He's also going to worry about Ortola directly behind him. Via and Onju are just being cut adrift here late on.
Well, Sasaki might be expecting to move into turn number 14. Alonso showing a front wheel there into turn 8. But we saw on the previous lap, didn't we, as he went at the inside of Ortola, Alonso with the cheeky move into turn 11. Is he going to pick that particular part for a move?
Here we come then now into 11. Sasaki goes defensive. There's no way through. There's only one opportunity left now, surely, for Alonso. He's made some aggressive, he's made some hard but successful moves in the final corner. Turn 14, there's a moment there as he tries to get the drive grip coming through 12. It's all or nothing now. Here comes Sasaki, he's got to go defensive surely into final corner. Alonso will nick the inside line. Sasaki is just too good on the front end. As Ayumu Sasaki going to bury his demons on the last lap. It's a run to the finish line, and Ayumu Sasaki does say farewell to Moto3 in fairy tale fashion. Ayumu Sasaki takes the victory in Valencia here in Moto3.
But FIM President George Villegas presents the race-winning trophy. He's waited a long time, over a calendar year. But at the final time of asking in 2023, in his final Moto3 start, Ayumu Sasaki has done it.